Tonight, rumors of new stratagems pop up everywhere, the Ministry of Truth comes knocking, and we sit down with a veteran Helldiver. In our top story, SENN had a surprise freedom inspection from the Ministry of Truth. From what we understand, this is due to the increased complaints from our viewers about a shortfall in patriotism. We are now required to apologize for our lack of vision and have agreed to increase our patriotism quota by 53.62%. During the meetings, the ministry would neither confirm nor deny that they were holding and questioning our missing correspondent, Jenny Johnson. They did, however, hint at a quid pro quo in the future if we toe the line. Hopefully, this means she will be returned to us safely. In other news, SENN obtained images this week from the surface of Fenrir 3 of what appeared to be a ruined Mech. This coincides with recent rumors and leaked spy footage of a new Mech stratagem under development at the Ministry of Defense. Given our newfound status as an organization of interest, we have decided to not show any of the leaked footage. However, we can show you previous recruitment materials released by the Ministry of Information that teased at Mech development.
Thanks to our renewed commitment to patriotism, SENN is now being sponsored by the Democratic Merch Department. As such, we received new marketing materials this week courtesy of Democratic Merch Officer Cheshin. These materials highlight some of the incoming products that Helldivers and their families will soon be able to enjoy, such as the Freedom Fuel Bar. Unleash liberty, one bite at a time. Warning, possible side effects include a marked increase in rallying cries and charging headfirst into the fray. This is not for civilian consumption. And there's even something for the kids, the latest in Helldiver building toys. It's never too early to get your little ones interested in Helldiver service, and remember, the family that fights together stays together.
SENN caught up with Death Captain Koshesky on the bridge of the SES Champion of the Constitution. He is a second-generation Helldiver and veteran of Malevelon Creek. Koshesky was almost stranded at the creek when it fell the first time, and has agreed to provide valuable information for other Helldivers. Now pay attention, kids. This information could save your life one day.
I spent most of my time on Malevelon Creek, and I was actually there when it fell the first time. As such, I have a lot of experience in fighting and surviving the bots. So here are some suggestions on effective weapons and stratagems to consider when fighting them. The railgun is going to be your most effective tool against the bots. Not only can you one-shot heavies with a headshot, but it can also do the same to hulks if you aim for the red light. The impact grenade. You can use it not only to kill walkers and groups of bots in one hit, but it can also destroy factories if you aim for the open doors. The plasma scorcher. A very underappreciated tool and extremely effective at killing groups of enemies in 1 to 2 hits. It can also kill a walker in about the same amount of rounds. The orbital laser and the rail cannon are your best friends in most bot encounters. Both are extremely effective at disabling heavy armor and cannons, though it can take the laser a longer time to achieve this. However, the laser is more effective at crowd control and covering an escape.
Thank you for your service and your wisdom on the battlefield, Death Captain Koshesky.
Speaking of battlefield strategies, Death Captain Heisenberg 22 of the SES Hammer of Liberty provided SENN with this helpful footage highlighting the amazing range of the shoulder-mounted autocannon. With good positioning and high ground, Helldivers can conveniently deliver freedom from up to a half a kilometer away.
Dropping a pin, southwest.
Good shooting, Helldiver. And now for an update on the war fronts. Helldivers successfully completed a recent major order to contain the Terminid outbreak in the Orion sector at the Veld system, and a follow-on major order to secure systems in the Orion sector is currently underway for a couple more days. The Terminid infestation in the Mirren and Draco sectors has completely overwhelmed Helldiver forces, and neither sector is currently being contested. Meanwhile, at the Galactic Western Front, despite Helldivers making inroads at Malevelon Creek, a full retreat was ordered and the Severn sector is now completely under automaton control. Currently, the fighting is concentrated in the Tsar sector at the Mantis system. And that is tonight's edition of News from the Front. And be sure to check out this other video from us right here. Good night, and may liberty prevail.